Hi Cancer, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. I am going to be doing a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in case you have messages over there. I've already cleared the energy and shuffled. Just going to do a little more shuffling. So I'm using 2 decks today. I'm going to pull 10 cards from this deck. This is the deck that I'm using. And then I'm going to pull one oracle card from this deck. This is the deck that I'm using in case you're interested. Okay, so Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Cancer? What guidance, insight, confirmation, clarification can you give Cancer today? Messages for Cancer, please, Spirit. Okay, so here we go. Your first card represents your current situation. You have the 2 of Swords. Second card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you, and you have the Knight of Cups. Your third card represents the basis of your foundation or situation. You have the Justice card. Your fourth card represents your past, the Hierophant reversed. Your fifth card represents your immediate future, Ace of Pentacles, that's really good. Your sixth card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, and you got the Emperor reversed. Okay, and then your self-image card, how you see yourself. 9 of Cups, that's great. Your 8th card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. You have the 5 of Swords reversed. And then your 9th card represents your hopes and fears. You have the Death card. And then your future card is the 7 of Swords. Okay. So now, Spirit, can I please have one oracle card to let us know what the energy of the reading is here for Cancer? What is the message behind this reading? What is this reading all about? What is the main focus about this reading for Cancer today? Okay, so Cancer, your oracle message is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so let's start with your first card. And you have the 2 of Swords. This card represents your current situation. So, the 2 of Swords is represented by Libra in the zodiac. This card represents a difficult situation. For some of you, you may be dealing with 2 conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you're not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. This card suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision rather than an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or a stalemate. So the 2 of Swords is a card about hidden information. It's letting you know that action is needed. You're weighing up your options. This is a card about avoidance for some of you, tension, balance, feeling like you're stuck in the middle. It's a card of restraint, denial, stalemate, difficult situation, difficult choices, indecision, and an impending breakup or rift. Feeling like you're stuck somehow, for some reason. Okay, could be you're afraid, the fear message. So let's go through this oracle card, because that is what's behind this reading. Okay, the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy the more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. Okay? So, the Two of Swords. And actually, I just noticed it came out reversed. So you're getting extra protection from Spirit. The Two of Swords reversed, when it comes out reversed, it exacerbates the severity of your situation. You may feel helpless to make the necessary changes. One party may be unwilling to admit to the truth of the situation, making discourse impossible. This may result in deceit, disloyalty, and duplicity. So this is your current situation, having to pick the lesser of two evils. There's no right choice, indecision, feeling confused, hesitant, anxious, information overload, being at a stalemate, but Spirit is saying the truth will be revealed. Okay? This card indicates a broken truce or an imbalance in the situation. It can also mean that a choice is made for you rather than by you. Then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Knight of Cups. This can be a male or female in a general reading. This Knight of Cups can be you or someone in your life, Cancer. The Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. So the Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart, is an idealist, a romantic, is on a mission, is chivalrous, uses their imagination, is highly principled, artistic, graceful, tactful, diplomatic, is on a mission, could be a mediator, a negotiator, very creative. This card represents creativity. This knight is bringing you a message about love, or he may represent your true love. His appearance indicates that you are deeply involved in an emotional situation to the point where little else matters. You may be awaiting this message, such as a declaration of love or a proposal of marriage, with such anticipation that everything else seems insignificant. And if this knight doesn't represent a lover, he can represent a friend who is honest, intelligent, and willing to aid you. But it's in your challenge position. So then the third card is the Justice card. This card is a major arcana. It represents your foundation, the basis of your situation or foundation. This card again is talking about the importance of your choices. Whatever decision or decisions you make now will have significant consequences in your future, so choose carefully. Spirit saying rely on logic and reason to make the decision rather than emotion. If you're experiencing good fortune, this card can be letting you know that your past actions made the good fortune possible. This could represent a legal situation that will be resolved in your favor. This card is also a reminder to balance your physical concerns with your spiritual growth. The Justice card is a card that talks about justice, karma, consequence, accountability, law, truth again, balance, reflection, decision, again, equality, taking the correct action, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, fairness, having clarity. You are concerned with external circumstances, waiting for the right time to act. You may be seeking justice in personal or business affairs, or you may be involved with a lawsuit. In any case, it's important to resolve the situation in a way that is fair to all participants. You must create a balance not only of power, but in terms of your emotional reactions to the situation. This is a time for moderation in all things, for creating harmony to facilitate relationships. You may be called upon to arbitrate for others, or you may be subject to arbitration yourself. Spirit wants you to know, Cancer, your judgment is good at this time, and you are not swayed by personal consideration or bias. So, this card can indicate a literal interpretation that an actual legal matter is pending or being considered. You must weigh many factors to make a reasoned assessment, judgment of the matter. This card urges you to seek guidance from your inner self and not to rely solely on human advisors. And it's also reminding you to think mindfully before taking any action. If other people are involved, consider their points of view, for issues of fairness are paramount now. Legal matters, if a part of the circumstances, should proceed smoothly, fairly, and in a dispassionate manner. A third party could come to your aid and help you get the fair outcome you deserve. This card could represent anyone involved with the legal profession, a lawyer, a judge, a witness, or law enforcement officers. Then your fourth card is the Hierophant card, and it came out reverse. So the Hierophant card, this is a major arcana card. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is a card of Taurus. It could represent a Taurus, doesn't have to. This card suggests stubborn bullheadedness, particularly in areas of beliefs and their application in day-to-day life. You may be in a rut, unable to see new things or find useful ways to apply your beliefs in the real world. Consider giving up some routines and trying something new, okay? A new method. For some of you, you're challenging the status quo. You're being rebellious. This is a card of unconventionality, freedom, nonconformity. You may wish to overthrow an old tradition, religious, ideological, intellectual, or cultural, that you feel is suffocating you or that simply no longer serves your needs. You can choose to live by whatever philosophy resonates with your true nature. You want to direct your actions your own way, even if this puts you in conflict with some established tradition or one where you were raised to believe. Maybe your faith is being challenged in some way that you must reevaluate beliefs you've always taken for granted. Okay? And then your immediate future card. This is exciting. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is represented by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This pentacle brings with it the gift of luck. So expect some luck in your near future there, Cancer. An opportunity for material gain, or if you haven't been feeling well, this is a card that talks about improved health. It is solid and grounded and represents something practical and dependable. This is the seed of good things to come. Spirit's advice is to use the energy of this moment to start a new project, make a small investment, or grow something wonderful. This card could also represent the arrival of some unexpected money or a material item. So be open to that. This ace is extremely positive, predicting success for some new enterprise that you are starting. You are planting the seeds for a new venture involving the acquisition of money or financial security. The ace is a strong indication of prosperity coming to you. So be open to receive the benefits it promises. New financial opportunities or successes, new money, new enterprise, resources, ambition, acquiring material goods, okay? And again, improved health benefits, a new financial or career opportunity, abundance. This is a card of beginnings because it has an ace, a promise of wealth, achievement, potential, stability, manifestation, a new venture. So yeah, prosperity, security, abundance. It's a really, really, really amazing card to get in your very near future. Then your sixth card is the Emperor reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. The Emperor is represented by Aries in astrology. This card suggests too much control, being aggressive and dictatorial for the sake of exercising power over others, or you could be pushing yourself too hard by sheer force of will, but ignoring your heart. Okay? It could also represent an achievement that becomes oppressive. This again, they're talking about being stubborn when the Emperor comes out reversed, being inflexible, being domineering, rigid, excessive control, coldness, tyranny, rigidity. There's a lack of discipline when the Emperor comes out reversed. You may be in conflict again with the established order at your job or with your family, a religion, or an ethnic group. So they're repeating themselves again. Perhaps you feel pressure to accept responsibilities you don't want or don't feel capable of handling. You may have recently experienced a loss of power, or you may lack the energy required to reach your goals. The advice from Spirit, Cancer: there is a need for more experience, drive, or improved health. Okay? A need for more experience, drive, or improved health could be indicated. Spirit is working with you. Remember the message of your oracle card. Your self-image card. This is another great card. You got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is represented by Pisces. This card is letting you know that this is your self-image card, how you see yourself. Your wishes are coming true. Or make a wish. Spirit saying, I'm going to grant it. This is an amazing card to get, Cancer. This is a card about satisfaction, being emotionally stable, luxury, achievements again, success again. This card represents contentment, gratitude, possibly a childbirth, joy, success, a positive outcome, recognition, reward, pleasure. So this card is one of happy contentment. Things are good and you like them that way. Friends, family, feasting, fun, creative fulfillment, and satisfying work. Your life is full, and you are enjoying every aspect of it. Okay, so this is also known as the wish card. It's true. You feel like you have all that you could have wished for. Success, triumph, everything you want and hope for. So Spirit's saying, make a wish. If you've made a wish, this card is telling you it's coming true. Or if you haven't made a wish, make one. Spirit's going to grant it for you. Your next card is your environment card, and it's the Five of Swords reversed. This card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. This is a card of Aquarius. So reversed, this card talks about resentment. This card suggests an empty victory that was not worth the energy and consequences. There's a desire to reconcile. There's a desire to forgive. Reconciliation, resolution, compromise. It's also a card that talks about revenge, regret, remorse, cutting losses, past resentment, making amends. When the Five of Swords comes out reverse, it's saying that your losses have hit you hard and you are in a state of great unhappiness. You feel hurt and betrayed, angry and discouraged, but only you can pull yourself out of your misery. You may feel confused about why the crisis occurred, but deep down you know the reasons. You just don't want to face them. So they've already mentioned that in the reading. Then your hopes and fears card, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. You got the Death card, Major Arcana. This is the ending of something, but it was meant to end, okay? This is Scorpio energy. What you hope for or fear the most. This card can, but rarely does, refer to physical death, which is some comfort. Death, though, whether physical or metaphorical, is not an easy experience. This card implies the end of something, perhaps a job, a relationship, a situation, an organization. So they're repeating those messages. The actual ending will likely be hard, but once it's over, the cycle continues and something new will come. Remember, you got the new opportunity. On the other hand, it may be a welcome closure, such as ending a bad relationship, quitting an unhappy job, or selling a house to get a new one. And on a spiritual level, this can mean a symbolic death where you eliminate old beliefs that no longer work for you and perhaps were holding you back. Death is usually hard, but it must happen before transformation or resurrection can occur. Okay, so you're going through a transformation of some sort. This is a card that talks about endings, but that were meant to end. Change, going through a transition, letting go, having to adjustment. This is a card that talks about a rebirth, renewal. It's release, loss, mourning, acceptance. It's the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. It's a metamorphosis. Okay, whenever a stage in life ends, there's a need for mourning. Trying desperately to hold on to what is clearly over causes trouble. One example that some writers give is continually getting cosmetic surgery to prevent yourself from looking older doesn't stop you from actually aging. The ultimate message of the Death card is the promise that new life follows disintegration. The Death card indicates a transformation for the better. It does not portend actual physical death. You might be experiencing a metamorphosis of some sort. Patterns you once found workable are no longer effective. Again, Spirit saying the old ways must be destroyed to make room for the new that is coming into being. Don't be afraid. Okay, go back to the fear card. That's the basis of this reading, fear. Then your future card is the Seven of Swords, upright. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. The Seven of Swords is represented by Aquarius again. So this is your future card, so it may not resonate with you, but make a note of it, okay? It's like within the next 3 to 6 months. This is a card that talks about betrayal, deception. It could be self-deception, or it could be someone else telling you lies, tricking you, scheming, strategy. It could be that someone's getting away with something. They're acting strategically. The Seven of Swords indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in this situation has decided to use subterfuge to achieve his or her goals, which may or may not be honorable. A strategic plan has been devised and enacted and will likely be successful, at least as a means to an end. Unexpected misfortunes and setbacks, frustrations, sneakiness, resourcefulness. So there could be a loss of a precious object or a friend, an accident. But Spirit's saying you are able to transform this situation. Okay, Cancer? You have the upper hand over a tricky situation, but you still need to exercise caution. Discretion and discrimination are required, as are diplomacy. You'll be more likely to achieve success this way. This card urges caution in all dealings. Secretive action or indirect communications may be occurring behind your back. You have to use your wit to achieve your aims. Be wary of overconfidence, though. You may appear to be on top now, but being too cocky could do you in. So that's your reading, Cancer. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel these messages today for you from Spirit. I'm truly very grateful. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.